Leo, what's up? Welcome back. We're going to do a quick little love reading, looking at who has their eyes on you, their intentions for you, and any advice that needs to come out. Now, what I've been noticing doing this style of reading, this style of readings, is that oftentimes the person who has eyes on you is the person that's on your mind and your heart. You might be dealing with this person. I will read out as much information about the nature of the card as possible to help you refine and get clarity about who this person is or who this person could be. Welcome back to the space, Leo. If there's anyone DMing you, messaging you, trying to get a reading with you, pretending to be me or any other tarot reader, be careful. It is not me. Please report and block them. All right, my lovely Leo, let's get into it. Who has eyes on Leo at this time? What do you want us to know about this person? Okay, who has, okay. The Two of Cups, this is Cancer energy. We have the Six of Cups, Scorpio energy, some fixed sign energy, more Scorpio energy here. So it's 2 Scorpio, and then we have a Cancer, so water sign energy for sure. Does not mean that it's not limited to those signs. I'm just reading out some of the characteristics to help you get more clear, but it doesn't mean that it has to be a person who is of this sign only or these signs. Now, Leo, we're going to get some more out here, but in terms of what this person is working through, and it could be that they're working through this with you, they do desire to connect with someone and be with someone who they feel they are equal with, they're connected with. As a matter of fact, this person wants someone new, something new, right? We have beneath the deck, the sun here, being in their freedom. They have an idea. They're very clear about what they want, but what's getting in the way is their inability to let go of the past, right? With these 2 cards being upside down. It could be with you, Leo. And then here you are beneath the deck. That makes total sense. This could be with you. This person has their eyes on you. They're also probably someone that you have on your mind or your heart, or just still in your energy. Let me get on with it. They're not letting go of the past. Wanting to re-enter into a connection. Trying to hold on to you or someone else that they've been dealing with. For those of you where you haven't been connected to someone, this person is still having a hard time. This feels like with the 2 of Cups being here, they tend to use a connection with the person from their past, or Leo, if you're the person from their past, they tend to use that experience as the standard to which they decide if someone new in the future could be a connection for them, and it's keeping them in a cycle of repeat. They're not able to let go, move on, and grow because they won't accept the change. They won't accept the loss. For those of you, Leo, where you're still connected with this person, this is someone that you're actually with, and you know who I'm talking about. There's potential for you all to grow and develop, but they're still holding on to something from the past. They won't let it die. And there's something that happened in the past in your relationship, something that they want, an expectation, the way things used to be, kind of energy here, okay? And then I'll go back and I'll repeat this to you, Leo. For those of you where you're not connected to this person, there's something that they're still holding on to that's in their energy. Even if this is a brand new person, they're still having a hard time accepting change, accepting the thing that they say that they're wanting, because we can say we want this, but it requires a set of actions. It requires a lifestyle shift. We have to be a part of the manifestation that we're ushering in, and this person is not quite that right now, for real reasons to them, I'm sure, but that's what's coming up really strong. Now we're going to get out here their intentions for you now, currently. Guide, angel, spirit guides, this person that is on Leo's mind and heart, the person who has eyes on Leo. What is their intention for Leo? God, angel, spirit guides, this person who has their eyes on Leo, they're interested in Leo. What do they want with Leo? What do they want from Leo? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Their intentions. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. What are their intentions for Leo? Let's see here. What are their intentions for Leo? What do they want with you? Let's start there, because I like that these are both upright. The High Priestess, the King of Swords. Something about this connection gives them clarity about who they are. They feel intellectually strong, mentally clear, spiritually strong, spiritually armored when they're connected with you. Guide angel, spirit guides, or they see you as someone who helps to offer that and provide that. And if this is a Cancer person, because we did have the Two of Cups out here, they feel like you're a great match for them. Kind of balancing, you know, again, if this is a Cancer that's on your mind, your heart, for you specifically, this person feels like you kind of ground them because you have a lot of logic. You're reasonable. You know, you understand spirituality and all of that cool stuff, but you also know how to be anchored in, you're rational. That's what this feels like, and it kind of helps balance this other person out, this Cancer out. God, angel, spirit guides, what are their intentions for Leo? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. What else do you want us to know? Their intentions for Leo. What do they want from Leo? Okay, that Sun popped out again. They want you. You give them something that frees them. Now we have the Seven of Swords out here, though. They want the truth about something. That's very clear. For those of you where you know this person and you're dealing with somebody, they want the truth about something. Right? These are all of the cards that indicate that they want something to come to the light. Something about the past, what really happened. That's what they want with you. They want that from you. Some of you could be switched around where they're willing to finally tell you. They can't rest. They know that you all can't get back together. Those cups ain't gonna cup unless we talk about what really happened. I need the truth. That's what this feels like. Very strong. I know that's right. Absolutely. Let's get some advice out here, Leo. You see me feeling all of the emotions. Let me pop out of it. Wow. Very powerful. That's very intense and strong. I want the truth about what has happened. It just feels like we cannot move forward. We're not going to move forward. We're going to stay right here, not talking, in this position. Because also the Two of Cups to me as a reader is a card that symbols like new love, right? But you know, there's a season to be new. You want to expand and get into being mature together. You're still there because something won't be addressed or has not been addressed in its time. They want the truth from you, or they know that you want the truth from them. Very, very clear. You want this person to fess up and own up to what has happened, or vice versa. What advice do you have for my lovely Leo here? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Advice for Leo. What advice do you have for my lovely Leo? Opportunities, potential. More. So you have hard work in relationship readings, especially with the King of Cups here, some Piscean energy. You're going to have, this is about working hard toward the love. It's not going to come easy. Don't be surprised if this person surprises you to get you back, for those of you where you're working through that storyline. And potentially coming out of their pettiness, kind of maturing here. God, angel, spirit guides, why is the Hermit here in reverse? This is something that Spirit wants you to know. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. This is something that Spirit wants you to know. But this is all about emotional, relational maturity. There's a theme here about waking up to that. You're asking questions to yourself about if this person is emotionally, spiritually maturing. Why is the Hermit here in reverse? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Is it worth it? Yeah. Is this person going to be able to grow? The Seven of Pentacles here. Okay. Tell us about, God, angel, spirit guides, if Leo decides to deal with this person. What happens if Leo decides to connect with this person? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Tell us a little bit more about that. What happens if Leo decides to connect with this person? Again, this person's on a mission to get you back. The Knight of Swords. Kind of like relentless. You got angel, spirit guides. It just feels like, but there's a risk here. It feels like they really want you back, but the question becomes, is it worth it? Is it going to be worth your time? Okay, because this person, and this feels, it's advice, but it just feels like Spirit is wanting you to know what to prepare for so that you can make a decision. And I love when Spirit does that. What a wonderful way of Spirit reminding us that we are independent and that we get to create our lives, right? But this person is on a mission. They're serious about getting you back, right? And you have to decide for you, and I always say this, but you know, it's about emotional maturity. When you think about what you really want, the epitome of emotional balance, the King of Cups there, working towards that, what helps you get there? Is this connection, you know, really worth it? How much do you have to sacrifice to be with this person after what has happened? This is kind of the Hermit in reverse, kind of can feel like someone kind of being like childish and a little bit petty in their energy. And it just kind of feels like, you know, you got to ask yourself for who you are becoming, for who you want to be, emotionally sound, emotionally mature in your relationships. Is this person the right kind of connection? Would dealing with this person again be worth it? Because it kind of feels like there was so much loss and lack being without. A lot of sacrifice. Is it worth the sacrifice? That's what this feels like. But Leo, prepare yourself if you haven't experienced it already. A huge theme here is that there's someone who's going to be trying to reconnect with you, get you back, and try to fess up to everything, but you still get to decide, like, is this going to be good enough for you? Leo, that's what I have for you. I love you, and I hope I get to see you next week. Take care. Bye.